Hello and welcome to this video and back to reality. I hope you enjoyed the Copenhagen interlude that we had, but now we are back at home doing home things. This is not the video I was intending on bringing to you today. Obviously when I'm filming it, it's not when you're seeing it, but what I thought my next upload would be. I thought that was going to be an Alton Towers video, which I thought, oh, that'll be fun for me to do, fun for you to watch. But Pete got a cold and gave the cold to Eloise, and neither of them were particularly well on Tuesday when we were supposed to go. It was also absolutely peeing it down with rain, so we didn't go. They've both not been very well for most of the week, so it's been testing. Let's put it that way. It's been a testing week. I've spent a lot of time at home. Last 2 days have probably been out, but before that, not really, other than to walk Jeff. I think she's just having a cardigan on. She doesn't like sleeves. So yeah, not what I'd intended for today, but there we go. So instead you're getting the video that probably would have been after, because we're going to a National Trust property today. I think it's Wentworth Castle and Gardens, maybe? I don't know. It's about half an hour, 40 minutes from us, around the sort of Barnsley area. We're going because every autumn, or at least every autumn that I can think of, the National Trust do a free ticket thing. So you apply for it and then you get a ticket for either 2 adults, 2 children, or whatever, up to that, or 1 adult, 3 children. I think it's 4 people basically, not 4 adults. Can go into the National Trust for free, as we're not National Trust members. I try and get it every year. I think this is the first year that we're actually going to be able to use it though, and it's not raining, so we're taking the opportunity and heading off to that. So I thought I'd take you along. I don't know how much or what I'm going to show you, but to begin with it'll be getting ready to go, what we actually have to pack for our child and things. We do have to make a pit stop at the in-post locker because I sold something minted. I also have a parcel to pick up. I tried to post my thing yesterday, but it was full. I'm not having much luck with my local in-post locker. The one that I can easily walk to. Seems like maybe it's 60-40 not in my favour, that it doesn't have space for when I need to go and post things. But I know it'll have space because I'm going to be taking something out of it, so I can put my parcel into the one that is now available. So we've got to do that. We're going to go there. I hope that she naps well in the car. So yeah, come along. Let's go and sort out what we need to take for a baby for an afternoon lunch period out. As she's now eating, that's going to be a little bit more than normal, and will require a bit of thought. Jeff's also coming with us as well, so a family day out to the National Trust. So maybe not what I'd intended, but still something fun. Right, so we use this bag for Eloise because it's just easier. We did buy a whole big nappy bag for her. We don't use it. It's too big. If I balance you on some bananas. There we go. So Pete's doing milk powder. I'm going to go and start the kettle.
2's enough, isn't it?
11 and 3 for 20. I restocked the nappy bag yesterday. These are the things we tend to forget doing. It's probably also going to be lunchtime when we're out, so we need to get that together. So I made a tuna and sweet corn frittata, and she'll just have to have it a bit cold, won't you? That should be more than enough. Do you think we need a spoon? Take a spoon just in case. Bib, spoon. She doesn't like these. Ooh, it has water. She doesn't like these, but she'll have to use this one. A muslin, always, Sophie. which I've strung up so that I can attach it to her. We also keep this one in the bag because it's good for when we go to the library for music, singing. And then I just keep a pot of the rice cakes anyway, so I'll just chuck that back in there. And that should be everything we take for Eloise. She's obviously got her pram. She's got her pram in the cart already, and we'll take her sling, and we'll take a dummy. But that should be everything for her. I think my purse is in the front of here. Yep, so there you go. That is speed getting things ready for your baby to go out, miss. Do we have everything? I don't know, because we don't do this very often. This is probably one of the first times we've been out while she's actually on solid foods to prepare for. To be going out for a longer time, isn't it? Yeah? Yeah. When are we going out? Yay! Day out! It's a day out, Eloise! Yeah! Are you crossing your legs? Why are you crossing your legs? So yeah. Yay! That's what I think. And you, Mr. Jeff, you're coming as well. But you need to go and eat your breakfast. You need to go and eat your breakfast. I am probably going to just use my phone while we're out, so apologies. I am. So apologies that the quality is going to change.
Seems like a natural thing to walk around.
Yeah.
It's kind of, yeah.
Do we walk and then go to the cafe?
You get to go see, well, the gardens are actually over there, which I don't know if that's different. There's a monument, it's a Roman temple, it's woods, deer, Queen Anne monument, serpentine, yeah?
Yeah.
Sure.
So, as you know, we have an extendable lead for Jeff, but he's not allowed one of those here, so we've had to borrow one of hers. Which will be fun, because Jeff's never been on one of these leads before.
There's like a castle and gardens over here, but that's far away.
The Wentworth Castle bit, that bit you can't go in. That's owned by a college. Jeff, stop trying to eat the moss. That's owned by a college. You can go in on select dates for a tour. However, this is, what did it call? What was it called? Stainborough? Possibly Stainborough. I mean, we literally just walked past the sign and I've already forgotten what it is. This one, you can go up the tower the edges. So that's people who are having picnics. Eloise is having some milk. Jeff is just getting frustrated by everything today. The Wentworth bit you can't, this bit you can.
Well, again, up the top of this headers. Right to the top. Yeah, right to the top.
upstairs of books, which I like. However, there are no books that I would want. The closest I'd come would be these vintage. Just get down. Would be these vintage puffin children's books, but they have bedknobs and broomsticks. But I think my brother's got it, so there would be no point. I think it's one of those ones that you'd have to check regularly. They could potentially have something great in here, but unfortunately today is not that day. Pete's taking Eloise to the park because Jeff's not allowed in there. So I'm going to go and sort of loiter by there like a weirdo now.
Eloise. Yeah? You getting lit by Jeff?
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
So I've just filmed my book review. That's why I'm sat here. But I thought I would continue with this vlog. So yesterday was Sunday. We just had a day at home. We didn't do an awful lot. What did we do yesterday? Finally baked some cookies. Yeah, it was very chilled. It wasn't like... We didn't get a lot done. It's not as chilled when you have a baby, let's put it that way. But yeah, we did that. But today I'm planning on going into town. Basically for the past 2-3 months I've really wanted a bit of like retail therapy. But I'm on like my lowest amount of money for maternity, so I've just felt like I can't do it. But I'm just throwing caution to the wind and saying screw it, and we're going to go anyway. I'm hoping that if I do it in person, then maybe I won't buy as much as if I just sat online and did stuff. That, and it'll get me out the house, get me and Eloise out the house, which after last week we need a bit of time out. So yeah, we're going to go this afternoon. I haven't decided whether I'm going to get the bus in or walk yet. Might get the bus. And then when we're finished, we're just going to head over to Pete's office and then he can take us home. So we're going to do that. I want to have a look to see if I can get any Christmas presents, because I'm that kind of person. I need to buy some white t-shirts, as you can see from the fact that I'm wearing this one under this jumper and it doesn't quite work. Eloise needs some 9 to 12 month clothes because we don't have any of that. So yeah, I'm just going to have a wander, see what I can find, see what I can do, and spend all the money that I don't particularly have right now. So that's today's plan, but first she's currently having a nap, which I'm hoping will be a good long one. What's she done so far? She's probably only done about 25 minutes so far. Nearly half an hour. So hopefully we've got another 40 minutes on that, but we'll see. Probably not now that I've said that aloud. She'll wake up in like 2 minutes time. Then we'll do, lunchtime stuff, and then when it's time for her next nap, I'll put her in the pram and we can head on out and hope that she has a decent sleep that way too. But yeah, quite excited. I sort of don't go to town because I can't be bothered to do the walk home. That's why I'm doing it this way, so that I can avoid walking back up hills and stuff. And I know I went to Pete's office the other day, I can easily sit in the lounge bit and feed her and that kind of stuff, so should be fine. It just means I've got to actually think about what to pack and stuff again. But I filmed it, so I should know, because it's basically the same things that I did then, because we'll have dinner at lunchtime for her and I'll just take her sort of lunchtime fritter thingy with me to his office and I can feed that to her there. So it should be okay. I think it's also going to be dry and maybe a bit warm, so fingers crossed. That'll be us. So yeah, I'm planning on trying to film some stuff again on my phone while we're in town, but it is just me and I'm going to have a pushchair, so I don't know how feasible that is, but you will see, because it will probably be the next bit that you see. So potentially come with me to town. So we've made it out. That's lost my thumb pretty much at the time that I wanted to come out, so go us, Eloise. And we're going to head to town and we're going to get the bus, because then that way I'm going to have more energy to do it. Also, it would probably take close to an hour to get into town, so that'll be 2ish, because it's just past 1 now. Plus she's going to want feeding and stuff, so we are going to have to stop somewhere. My plan is the Waterstones Cafe, so that I can feed her, and that will take a bit of time. So I figured if we get the bus, then I might actually get some chance to do a bit of shopping before feeding her, and then we can work our way back to Pete's office, and then I should get to his office in time to be able to give her some, well, dinner, but it'll be her lunch food, because I've given her her dinner food at lunchtime, if that makes sense. We're a little bit early for this nap, I think, so she's just gazing at the world. You're just looking at the world, aren't you? Yeah. She's asleep. I'm in H&M. I've got a gift card since I'm my birthday, which is January. There's just nothing in here. It's all just like beige business wear. What's going on? Where's the fun stuff? Right, you're in a cupboard. It's the next day. Don't know if you can see that. She's in her table. So I thought I'd give you a run through of the things that we bought yesterday. Was it successful? I don't know, maybe. I mean, I bought things, and I bought all the things pretty much that I went for, except some clothes for the baby, which I then bought some online anyway, later on in the day, but I'll show you those in another vlog. So I suppose it was, and I didn't go overboard, so again, probably good, because I don't have huge amounts of money at the moment. One of the main places I wanted to go was Primark. I wanted to get some white t-shirts, so I've got 2 white t-shirts. They only actually had 2 in medium. I also wanted some new pyjama shorts, because I sleep in shorts, and these were in the sale. They're very soft, they're very floaty, we'll see what they're like. And then, despite saying that H&M was entirely beige, I bought a beige dress from Primark. Thank you, Eloise, that's lovely. This one, I don't know if it's going to fit, because I couldn't be bothered to try and with Eloise in a changing room, so hopefully that'll work. Fingers crossed. I also went into H&M New Look in another clothes shop and couldn't really find anything I liked. We also went into B&M because I wanted to get her some toothpaste. Thought we better get some just in case she gets some teeth soon. And then when we were sat in Costa having our drinks, I felt a tooth, so there is a tooth coming through. So we actually do need this. I went on a weaning webinar thing with our local health visitors, and they said that Sheffield water doesn't have any fluoride, so we needed toothpaste that had 1450 fluoride, so that's about your 3-year-old toothpaste. That's what I bought. So we've got that for her. And then last year I was on the hunt for these like tree LED candles for our table for Christmas, and I saw them in there, and as they sold out last year I grabbed these, so we've got those for Christmas. There is also a Christmas present in this bag, which I can't obviously show you because, well, obvious reasons, but I am that kind of person that does Christmas early. I now have a few presents already bought, some for Pete, some for Eloise, some for my parents, nothing for my brother yet, sorry Adam. Yeah, in there. And lastly, despite the fact that I really don't need it. But what's a shopping trip without buying books? Now the dog's going, Jeff! Shush! So I bought Begin Again by Helly Acton from the works. She's the author of The Shelf, which I really liked, and The Couple, which I thought was okay. Wasn't my favourite. But this is her latest one, and it was £2.50. So I picked that up. Basically it's about a woman that dies in a freak kebab related accident, and then she's offered the opportunity to revisit key moments in her life to see if different choices would have ended up differently. So yeah, I think it could be fun. I like Helly Acton's writing. Wanted this book anyway, saw it cheap and was like, I'm just gonna go for it. So yeah, and that is the entirety of my haul from yesterday, other than a pink lemonade that I had in Costa so that I could use their toilet and baby change and give her some milk. Did I intend on going on more shops? Yes. Did we run out of time? Yes, because we needed to get to Pete's office for about 5 so I could give her her like lunch, dinner, whatever we called it. But yeah, all in all, it was actually a really nice day. She was in a really good mood. Although she didn't sleep for that long, she was in a really good mood. We had some giggles together and all of that kind of stuff. So hopefully that continues today. But on that note, I'm going to end this video here. So if you've enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.